Hello, this is Steve Plumley from Certified CIO, and this is the first of what hopefully will be a number of video training sessions for various things on primarily Office as well as server maintenance and some other web items, I'm sure. Today's topic is how to add contacts properly to Outlook. We have a lot of clients that have the misconception that the pop-up list, when you create a new message, is in fact the contact list, and that's not the case. This list that appears here cannot be saved, cannot be exported. It does exist in a file, but many times that file is missed during system upgrades and so forth. So what we usually recommend to our clients is to make sure that you're adding contacts to the actual contact list in Outlook. Now, that contact list is this contacts button down here in the lower left, and when you select that, you'll have a contact list, and you'll see any contacts that you've set up on your system. Every user has one, regardless of whether you're a standalone client or whether you're using an Exchange server. In an Exchange server environment, the nice thing about doing this is that these contacts can then be synchronized with your phone. So there's some real benefit to adding contacts into your actual personal contact list as opposed to relying on the pop-up list. Now, how to add contacts. This is really simple, and I think a lot of folks just are not aware that you can do it this way. If you have a message from somebody that you want to turn into a contact, the easiest way is to just click on it, hold on the left mouse button, drag down to contacts, and then let go. And what happens is that that'll actually pop open a new contact window, and at that point you can add any additional information that you want. Now, you'll notice in this little sliver over here that it's actually added the content of that message that was in that I drug over there to the notes. The nice thing about that is, and you can just barely see the address here, we can actually grab hold of this address, and then we can actually drag and drop it into various fields. So outside of the screen where you can see it, there is a phone number. So I'm going to grab this phone number, and I'm going to drag it up to their business contact. So I've now added that phone number into the contact card for Gabrielle. If it has a person's last name, it will add that as well. Her signature does not have that, so that's why it doesn't have her last name on here. You can add them in there if you prefer. When you're done, you just hit Save and Close. Now, once you've done Save and Close, it has now added that contact to your contact list. So if we go back to our contact list here, and we scroll down to G, you'll see Gabrielle in here. Okay, and this is her contact card that we just created. So just to recap, easiest way to add new contacts to your contact list is to grab hold of a message that you want to turn into a contact, drag it down to your contacts, drop it right on top of that contacts button. It will automatically fill in the fields, and then go ahead and put in any other relevant information for the other fields as you see fit. Hit Save and Close, and then at that point you've now added that person to your contact list. Now, the benefit is that in the event that short list happens to fail or disappear from your system, you'll be able to find that user again. So as an example, we just added Tim. Okay, so if I type Tim's name in here, you'll see that Tim doesn't pop up in my list. If I hit either Check Names or go ahead and hit the Send button, it's actually going to pop up and ask me, who do I want to use? Okay, so we can see that there's a number of Tims in my address book already. This is the Tim that I just added, and this is who I want the word Tim to automatically link to. And then once I've done that, now Tim will show up in the list. So you can see that it automatically adds it to that pop-up list, but I haven't lost it. So this is a great way to avoid permanently losing addresses that that you might if something were to happen to your Outlook.